Hey guys, Tommy Hall with Grand Design, and today I'm going to sit down with Tony Lizzi for a couple minutes. Tony is actually the newest product manager at Grand Design. Grand Design Reflection is Tony's product. We're sitting in the new 280 right now. I got to say, it's a pretty beautiful unit.
Thank you. Very happy with the way it turned out.
Enjoying the new job?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Good. Talk to us a little bit about the past year, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, whatever that might be. You know, just talk to us about the last year and some of the things you've seen.
It's certainly been an interesting year. Early in 2020, we were seeing just tremendous growth with the brand. We're very fortunate that with the help of our dealers, that Reflection became the #1 selling fifth wheel in all of North America. And man, that's a feat that we thought would be hard to do just by having less distribution points. And some of the things that make our business model maybe more dealer-centric and not as greedy on the manufacturing side for that type of growth. But when we made changes last June, particularly with the change in decor to the new Pebble and then adding the 150 series auto leveling to that brand segment, we saw just explosive growth in that 150 series that carried into spring show season. Ahead of the COVID shutdown, we were up a little over 30% year over year, which was already a record year in show results. So it was just a dynamic start to the year, and as things open back up, we're still seeing that same strong retail activity out there.
You getting some sleep at night?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's not keeping you up too much?
No. We got a great team, so that makes it all the more while.
Talk about maybe some of the new things you have coming for this fall and into the new year, what you're excited about, stuff like that.
We have made some refinements to the product, even though things had been going so, like I mentioned, throughout the course of 2020 and even heading into this fall. So, early on we added the Compass Connect feature, which allows for slide outs, awnings, auto leveling, things like that to be operated through an app. We've also added Goodyear tires and tire pressure monitoring system. That's something that's really, based on our consumer feedback, people wanting those added safety features. Some other fine tunes is Wi-Fi prep on board with the WineGuard 360. We're currently in the process of increasing the freshwater capacities of all of our fifth wheels, which has been something that consumers have been asking for, and looking to go to high gloss exterior on the big Reflections. So just some little tweaks along the way to just keep making those refinements.
So I noticed that obviously Reflection is looking great, exterior and interior, but this year you guys, with the planning, it seems like you've taken something that's great, but you're not trying to change it too much, and it sounds like everything that you're adding are things that are going to be beneficial, but it's not going to change the overall structure of it too much. So I think there's going to be a lot of value added with not a lot of cost.
Absolutely. I mean, we're still battling price increases as we go through these shortages as an industry. Who knows what that may look like, but we're trying to be smart about adding great features that consumers are asking for without having that price creep too much further up to where we currently are. But it's just that nice balance for customers, getting a lot of those features that typically you might only see in a high profile, bringing it down to the mid profile segment, which is kind of the cornerstone of Reflection since day one, just being a little bit more at that upper end of that mid profile market, but still where you need to be pricing.
Great. So we've asked every product manager this so far in their showcase video, and I think the dealers are interested to hear. So if there was a situation where you were in an elevator with 30 seconds to spare, and you were talking to somebody, whether it was at a show or a dealership or at the hotel, what is your 30-second pitch, your salesman pitch for the Reflection based on what you're going to have with the product here moving forward?
Reflection's it's a celebration of luxury, value, and towability. It's kind of the best way to kind of roll it up in one package. Kind of a mantra we live by since day one. And, as I just kind of alluded to a little while ago, we've always just taken that consumer feedback, whether it's at shows or, on Facebook pages, anything that we can do to keep building on our product. When the product first came out, a lot of dealers said, hey, you're priced too high, you're not going to be competitive. But Mike Castelli just being adamant about doing what he felt was right by the consumers has led to that type of demand. So sometimes, in this industry, it's easy when you take over a brand to just say, well, who's number one and what are they doing, and try to copy it to a T. But then all you're doing is you're being a copycat brand, where we've always tried to strive to be different, maybe straddle different price points, or, just think a little bit more outside the box.
Love it. Dude, thanks for all the hard work.
No problem.
Appreciate everything you're doing. Product looks great. If any of you have any questions about the Reflection or the Reflection brand, feel free to reach out to the reps or give us a call at Grand Design. We'll be happy to help you.